Your soulmate is about to do something completely unexpected because of your silence. Do not scroll away. Listen closely to this message, because the instant your eyes found these words, something within your spirit responded, almost as if your intuition quietly whispered that this was meant for you. This message has found you for a reason, and your heart may need these words right now. Stay with me for a moment. Allow yourself to settle into this energy and let these words sink into your spirit like gentle warmth. Because what I am about to reveal may connect many of the emotions you have been carrying quietly within yourself. You have been unusually silent lately in a way your soulmate never anticipated. And even if you believe they are not noticing, they absolutely are. They sense the change. They recognize the distance. They feel the absence. They hear the silence echoing louder than anything you ever spoke aloud. And that silence is creating an emotional reaction inside them that they struggle to understand, let alone explain to someone else. To them, your silence is not merely the absence of communication. It has become a reflection, a mirror revealing the hidden parts of themselves they worked so hard to avoid, the emotions they buried, the truths they ignored, the feelings they convinced themselves they could escape from. But now they cannot run anymore. Not this time. The universe has been nudging them constantly, sending reminders, presenting signs that refuse to disappear. They have been noticing repeating numbers everywhere, 111 appearing unexpectedly when they wake up, 222 showing up on receipts, 444 glowing on digital clocks, 555 appearing at the precise moment their thoughts drift back toward you. Even if they claim not to believe in signs, their spirit recognizes them. Deep inside, they know these synchronicities are appearing for a reason, and your heart needs to hear this next part carefully. They have been dreaming about you, thinking about you during random moments throughout the day, wondering why memories of you seem to appear everywhere, wondering why your silence affects them more deeply than any goodbye they have ever experienced before. Listen carefully. Your soulmate is overwhelmed, not because they do not care, but because they care far more than they know how to handle. Your silence awakens something dormant within them, something vulnerable, something profound, something deeply spiritual. It shook the walls surrounding their heart. It cracked open defenses they spent years constructing, and it forced them into a place they can no longer avoid, a direct confrontation with their true feelings for you. Right now they feel as though they are losing their emotional balance. They have become restless, impulsive, unusually emotional, distracted in ways they cannot explain. Your absence has created a storm within them, a storm they cannot calm, a storm they never expected, a storm continuously reminding them that they may lose something they are not prepared to lose. That realization is pushing them towards something bold, something surprising, something entirely unlike their normal behavior. Because the silence you chose has placed them at a crossroads they have been avoiding for a very long time. They must either step forward or continue walking away. You have been questioning whether they care, whether they notice, whether your absence truly matters, and the universe keeps whispering the same answer. Yes, yes, they care more than you realize. They feel your silence deep within themselves, in their spirit, in their heartbeat, in the empty spaces where your energy once existed. They feel the absence of your presence every single day, and they have been talking about you, even if only inside their own mind. They replay conversations. They rehearse messages they never send. They imagine what they would say if they finally gathered enough courage. They think about you during those quiet moments when the noise of the world disappears and they are left alone with their thoughts. Their soul has reached a point where avoidance is becoming impossible. They are questioning everything. Why they held back, why they did not speak their truth sooner, why they believed distance could protect them from their emotions, why they allowed fear to become stronger than connection, why they failed to recognize your value when you stood right in front of them. Your silence did not push them away. Instead, it pushed them inward. It forced them to confront emotional truths they spent a long time avoiding. And the universe is moving through every crack in their defenses, guiding them toward an awakening they can no longer escape. Do not scroll away, because what comes next may feel like confirmation of everything your intuition has already been trying to tell you. Your soulmate is preparing to make a move, not a small gesture, not a casual message, something significant, something courageous, something that feels impossible for them to keep inside any longer. They may send a message. They may appear unexpectedly. They may confess emotions they have hidden for far too long. They may reveal a depth of feeling you never imagined hearing from them. They are planning something, rehearsing something, imagining a moment that keeps replaying in their mind. And all of it began because your silence forced their soul to awaken. Your heart needs this truth today. This time they are not being driven by impulse alone. They are being guided by realization. Your silence did not damage the connection. It activated something within it. Now something important is building beneath the surface. Something meaningful. Something powerful. And your silence became the key that unlocked the door. The intensity you have been feeling recently is not random. Your silence did more than create distance. It created transformation. Listen closely. Since the moment you withdrew your energy, your soulmate has been quietly unraveling inside. They are not telling anyone how deeply this situation affects them. Outwardly, they appear calm. They pretend everything is normal. They act as though nothing has changed. Yet inside, their soul feels unsettled. They pace through rooms. They check their phone without realizing it. They replay every conversation. Every word spoken, every word left unsaid, every opportunity they wish they had handled differently. The universe says their spirit is currently caught in a battle with pride. Your silence has become the loudest sound in their life. They feel your absence like a weight pressing against their chest, and that weight is teaching them lessons they refused to learn while you were still available. It is showing them your worth, your kindness, your loyalty, your energy, your presence, the connection that existed between you. And the longer you remain silent, the stronger their emotions become, the stronger the pull toward you grows, the greater the urgency they feel to act before time slips away. They have been receiving signs as well, the same repeating numbers that seem to appear around you. 222 when they think about harmony and balance, 555 when they wonder whether they should finally take action, 1111 appearing at the exact moment they imagine a future that includes you. These signs are affecting them more than you realize. The universe continues pushing them forward, guiding them, waking them up, and your heart needs this reminder right now. They are approaching a breaking point. They are beginning to understand that this connection is not ordinary. It is not casual. It is not something they can easily replace or escape from. They feel spiritually connected to you in a way that both inspires and frightens them. That is why they have become restless. That is why nothing feels quite right anymore. That is why the distractions that once occupied their attention suddenly feel empty. Someone around them has already noticed the shift. Someone has started asking questions. Questions your soulmate struggles to answer without revealing what is truly happening inside their heart. Someone recently looked at them and said, "You have not seemed like yourself lately. What is on your mind?" And in that moment your soulmate froze, because deep down they already knew the answer. The answer was you. Before we continue, comment 111 if this message feels connected to your spirit. That simple question stirred something inside them. It forced them to recognize how deeply this connection truly runs. They attempted to answer casually. They tried to appear unaffected. They tried to convince others that nothing serious was happening. But the truth was already visible in their expression, their silence, and the energy they carried everywhere they went. Because your energy remains with them, your silence did not weaken the connection. It amplified it. And every day that passes they feel it more strongly than the day before. 8:06 8 minutes, 6 seconds. It made your presence louder in their spirit. And now they are replaying every moment between you two. Every smile, 8 to 148 minutes, 14 seconds every conversation, every message, every time your energy felt like home. They keep imagining different scenarios in 8 to 228 minutes, 22 seconds, their mind. What would happen if they reached out? What would they say? How would you react? Would you answer with 8:308 minutes, 30 seconds, warmth? Would you stay silent? Would you have already moved on? They are afraid of the answer, but they are even more. 8:378 minutes, 37 seconds, afraid of never trying. They have been scrolling through old messages, looking at photos, remembering things you said. 8:458 minutes, 45 seconds that they did not take seriously at the time. But now those same words return with deep meaning. They are realizing 8:528 minutes, 52 seconds, your intuition was sharp. They are realizing your presence was healing. 8:578 minutes, 57 seconds. They are realizing that you saw things long before they were ready to admit them. And the universe is using your silence to teach them the lesson they 9:059 minutes, 5 seconds. Refused to learn when your voice was still available. The universe is moving pieces around in their life right now, removing distractions, exposing false 9:149 minutes, 14 seconds connections, dissolving illusions, and your soulmate is feeling that shift deeply. They are losing patience with 9:229 minutes, 22 seconds themselves. They are losing tolerance for old behaviors they once accepted. They are losing the ability to pretend. 9:309 minutes, 30 seconds, and all of it traces back to your silence. They are getting ready to take action, but not in the way you may expect. This is not just a small text. 9:409 minutes, 40 seconds, not a casual reach out, not a simple, hey. This is an emotional surrender moment, a confession moment, a 9:489 minutes, 48 seconds breakthrough moment. Something they have been bottling up for so long that your silence finally cracked it open. They are being pushed to choose vulnerability. 9:579 minutes, 57 seconds over fear, truth over pride, connection over distance. The universe is not asking you to chase them. It is not. 10:05 minutes, 5 seconds asking you to rescue them. It is asking you to stay still, stay aligned, and stay grounded. 10:1210 minutes, 12 seconds. Because your energy is drawing them in like a spiritual magnet. They feel called to you. They feel pulled toward you in a way they can no longer explain. 10:2010 minutes, 20 seconds away with logic. Whether they move today, tomorrow, or at a moment you least expect, the energy around them is 10:2710 minutes, 27 seconds clear. They are preparing to do something emotional, something unexpected, something that reveals what? 10:3410 minutes, 34 seconds. They have been hiding because your silence did not push them away. It woke them up. There is something your spirit has already sensed, but your mind may. 10:4310 minutes, 43 seconds, not have fully understood yet. Your silence activated something inside them that even they did not expect. Something. 10:501 minutes, 50 seconds. Emotional. Something intense. Something they have been trying to hide from everyone around them. But the universe, 10:5710 minutes, 57 seconds, is exposing it piece by piece. They have been talking to someone, maybe a friend, maybe a sibling, maybe someone they 11:0411 minutes, 4 seconds, trust. And that person did not sugarcoat the truth. They said something your soulmate needed to hear, something that struck them deeply, something that made 11:1311 minutes, 13 seconds them stop and rethink everything they thought they knew. Maybe that person said, "You are losing the best thing you 11:2011 minutes, 20 seconds ever had." Maybe they said, "Why are you pretending you do not care when you clearly do?" Maybe they said, "You 11:2811 minutes, 28 seconds cannot expect them to wait forever." And your soulmate did not know how to respond because deep down they knew it. 11:3611 minutes, 36 seconds was true. That moment cracked open the denial they had been hiding behind. It exposed their fear. It forced them to face the truth they had avoided. 11:4711 minutes, 47 seconds. Their life feels emptier without you. 11:5011 minutes, 50 seconds. Their days feel longer without your presence. Their heart feels heavier with every second of silence. Ever since that, 11:5711 minutes, 57 seconds conversation. They have been in emotional confusion. One moment they are angry at themselves. The next moment, 12:0512 minutes, 5 seconds, they are pacing. The next moment they whisper your name under their breath without noticing it. Their heart is aching in a way they cannot fully. 12:1312 minutes, 13 seconds. Explain. They may feel tightness in the chest, restlessness when they lie down, sudden waves of emotion that come out of 12:2012 minutes, 20 seconds. Nowhere. That is the spiritual bond reacting. That is the connection between you vibrating with intensity. They have 12:29, 12 minutes, 29 seconds been seeing signs too. Repeating numbers appearing at moments they cannot ignore. Dreams involving you that feel too real. 12:38, 12 minutes, 38 seconds songs playing at the exact moment they think about you. Flashes of your face when they close their eyes. They are beginning to realize that this 12:4712 minutes, 47 seconds. Connection is not just emotional. It is spiritual. It is soul level. It is something they cannot replace with. 12:5412 minutes, 54 seconds, temporary distractions. And your silence has forced them to finally face that truth. They are replaying the last 13:0113 minutes, 1 second conversation you had, wondering if they missed something. They are replaying the last moment they saw you, remembering. 13:08, 13 minutes, 8 seconds, things they did not fully appreciate at the time. Your laughter, your softness, your energy, the way you made them feel. 13:1613 minutes, 16 seconds, safe. They have tried to distract themselves, but nothing works the same anymore. People they used to enjoy being 13 minutes, 24 seconds, around feel boring now. Activities they used to love feel empty. Social media does not help. Music does not help. Even 13:3313 minutes, 33 seconds, sleep does not help because everything in their spirit is pulling them back to you. Your silence did not block them. 13:4113 minutes, 41 seconds mirrored them. It reflected their avoidance. It forced them to see the truth. Losing you is not something they can emotionally survive without consequences. 13:5113 minutes, 51 seconds. Something unexpected is happening inside them now. They are starting to envision a future with you, not just fantasy. 14:0014 minutes, reality. They imagine calling you and explaining everything. They imagine telling you the truth they have been holding back. They imagine confessing. 14:08, 14 minutes, 8 seconds, the feelings they were afraid to admit even to themselves. They imagine showing up emotionally in a way they never have before. And they are closer to breaking. 14:1614 minutes, 16 seconds. They're silence than you think. Your energy is shifting too. You may have been feeling emotional for no clear. 14:2314 minutes, 23 seconds, reason. Waking up with them on your mind, feeling pressure in your chest, feeling heaviness in your heart, feeling. 14:3114 minutes, 31 seconds, sudden anxiety or sudden calm. That is because the connection is moving again energetically. Two souls are beginning. 14:3814 minutes, 38 seconds, to sense the same turning point. Your soulmate is preparing to do something bold, something emotional. 14:4614 minutes, 46 seconds, something they never planned to do. But now they cannot hold back the same way anymore. They are afraid of losing you. 14:5314 minutes, 53 seconds, forever. Afraid someone else will see your worth before they finally speak. Afraid you will move on. Afraid you will. 15:0015 minutes. Forget them. Afraid you will stop caring. And that fear is pushing them toward action. Your silence has. 15:0715 minutes, 7 seconds, transformed them. It awakened them. It humbled them. It broke down the walls they hid behind. And now they are preparing for something emotionally raw. 15:1715 minutes, 17 seconds, something that shifts the dynamic, something that reveals their heart. Your silence was not punishment. It was 15:2415 minutes, 24 seconds alignment. It was the universe preparing them for the moment they finally choose truth without holding back. Common 222. 15:3315 minutes, 33 seconds. If you feel this connection shifting, your soulmate is reaching a level of emotional pressure they cannot hide anymore. 15:4115 minutes, 41 seconds. And the universe is using your silence, your distance, and your self-respect as a mirror, so they can finally see what 15:49 minutes, 49 seconds fear and pride blinded them from seeing before. They are not okay. No matter how calm they try to appear, they are not. 15:5715 minutes, 57 seconds, sleeping well. They are not thinking clearly. They are losing focus, losing patience,